Hi, my name is Emily Novicus. I am recording for California State University, Chico, for the Great Teachers Pipeline Grant. Today I'll be talking about adverse childhood experiences and healing-centered engagement. So, children who experience adverse childhood experiences often face significant challenges in the classroom. For instance, students who experience neglect or abuse may struggle to focus, they might miss school frequently, or have trouble forming friendships. Traumatic experiences like war, natural disasters can also cause ongoing anxiety, depression, leading to aggression and withdrawal from social situations. So, here are some terms. We have adverse childhood experience, or ACE. ACE, childhood experiences of abuse, neglect, household dysfunction, war, natural disasters, and community issues. All things that are pretty common. And then we have positive adverse childhood experiences, which are the positive experiences that help buffer against the impacts of adversity. So, as educators, what do we do to combat this? These adversities that students experience, they feel. So we, as educators, can participate in healing-centered engagement, or HCEs, which focus on helping students heal by fostering a learning environment that supports not just their academic success, but their emotional and psychological well-being. So let's talk about the different types of adverse childhood experiences. There's abuse, neglect, and household dysfunctions. Abuse can be physical, emotional, and sexual. Neglect can be physical and emotional as well. Household dysfunction can include mental illness, substance abuse, domestic violence, parental separation, and all of these things could be either experienced by the student or by the student could be witnessing from members of their household. Other other adversity childhood experiences can include war, natural disasters, community violence, things that all spark some fear, anxiety in most children and students. The effects on students, there's physical impacts like fatigue, illness, just other health issues. There's learning challenges, which can include trouble focusing, lack of attendance, difficulty with participating in class, really just like actively giving in to the lesson and not really being themselves. There's social effects. Students that are experiencing adversity might have difficulty forming friendships. They might be more aggressive than some of their peers, and they might withdraw, which can also be a form of depression. So, how do we build resilience? How do we get there? How do we help these students who are having these adverse experiences? And we can do that with positive adverse childhood experiences. So, positive experiences can involve safe environments, stable relationships with an adult or more than one adult, and supportive communities. Activities and experiences such as caring relationships, involvement in positive activities, and having someone who believes in the child contribute to resilience and healing. And while negative experiences can impact a child's development, the positive experiences are powerful tools for healing. These include the supportive caregiver, feeling safe at school, building a sense of belonging in the community. Even small positive experiences can make a huge difference in the overall health of a children's healing and just assisting them in thriving. Now, healing centered engagement from transactional to transformative. So, just a little background, transactional learning is defined as roles and task completion. So it focuses on the basic expectations of the student and teacher. So completing assignments, following rules, going step by step by step. There's really no connection here. Transformative learning will go beyond the tasks and learning to engage student on a human level, sharing vulnerability, caring, curiosity, just kind of an exchange of emotions. Um, in HCE, there's trauma-informed practices that we'll get into on the next slide, but they recognize the need to create a healing environment where students can express emotions safely and feel supported. So I have some examples here on the right. A transactional experience can be just teacher focusing on getting students to finish just their homework, assignment that's handed to them in class, project, oh, we have to finish this chapter, things like that. Transformative experiences can be a teacher shares personal story and listens to the student's feelings, building a stronger connection and trust. So rather than just, hey, you haven't done this assignment, you need to do it by this day, kind of connecting with the student, giving them a little adverb into your life and where maybe you experience some adversity so that they feel connected to the teacher and they also know that they're not alone in their feelings. In a traditional classroom, we often focus on what students need to do. So, like handing assignments, following directions, this, that, the next thing. Um, that's just transactional learning. Well, the roles are defined and the focus is on just doing the tasks. But healing-centered classrooms, we want to center on the entire student. So transformative learning is more than just the tasks. It's about exchanging a piece of our humanity, offering care, vulnerability, curiosity in the environment where students can truly heal and grow from their experiences. All right, trauma-informed learning practices. So on here I have all of some great examples. We have safe spaces, the physical and emotional space for students to feel secure, consistent and trustworthy relationships. You can be a stable adult that a student can rely on. You can be that person for them. Um, and if you can't be that person for whatever reason, there are usually other ways to help this student in the same way. There's usually someone else that can help you um, be that person for them. We also have encouraging self-expression, so allowing students to express their feelings through writing, art, and conversations. There's no wrong way to really do a lot of these things, especially if we as educators give them room to express themselves in class. Um, I mean, writing and reading it's always there. Then we have mindfulness practices, which introduce mindfulness and breathing exercises to help students manage stress and trauma, which I think is really great for educators to model that behavior. Maybe it's something you do in the morning, but modeling that behavior is a really great way for students to learn how to do it and how to kind of work with their own emotions and process. And then we have flexible learning. As educators, we can adapt to the needs of students who may struggle with attending class and really participating and focusing on their experiences and how we can help them. So, if we want our students to thrive, we need to be intentional about how we engage them. Simple strategies like offering a safe space, building consistent relationships, and encouraging mindfulness exercises can make a world of difference. Trauma informed practices are not just about reacting to the trauma, but creating an environment where these students can heal and learn from the experiences that they've had and continue to learn their regular curriculum as well. So in conclusion, um, we have healing-centered engagement. It's more than just trauma-informed care. It's about seeing students as whole individuals with potential to heal, thrive, succeed when they're given the right support by educators, school staff, parents, anything like that. We can highlight transformative learning exchanges, vulnerability, care, and connection, moving beyond the simple completing tasks to deeply engaging with the humanity of each student. And healing just goes beyond trauma. With healing centered engagement, we can transform the way we teach, the way we care for students, and the way we build our communities. By creating environments that exchange care, love, and understanding, we don't just help students complete tasks, we help them heal and unlock their full potential. That's what transformative learning is really about. Now, here's my little call to action because it's quite easy to say we need to be doing this, this, and this. without actually giving any sort of resource to get you there. So, for educators, we can incorporate trauma informed practices into our classrooms by fostering that safe, supportive learning environment and prioritizing the emotional well being of ourselves and our students. Again, we're really great models for this kind of behavior. And parents can give positive experiences at home, such as stability, consistency, open communication. They're really crucial in buffering the effects of traumatic experiences. And on the right here, we have some suggestions of ways we can do this. Teachers can start each day with a mindfulness activity to help students center themselves. We can incorporate emotional check ins at the beginning of class, allowing students to share how they feel. I don't know if anyone's ever seen like those like posters on the door when they walk in, just tap how you're feeling. They're really great ways to check in with students in a way that doesn't have to be so open to everybody. And caregivers and guardians can regularly have family time where children feel safe sharing their emotions. It's really easy at dinner. Maybe once a week you have a game night. Maybe it's just bedtime, breakfast, anything like that. And encouraging open, non judgmental conversations about their day and any challenges they might be facing. Healing centered learning is a collective effort overall. Each one of us has the power to make a difference, whether it's creating a safe space in your classroom, offering love and support at home, or advocating for change in your community. Your actions matter. Your actions matter. By understanding adverse childhood experiences and embracing positive adverse childhood experiences and committing to healing centered engagement, we can help children overcome adversity and build a brighter future. Let's be the change that they need. Um, this is a really awesome topic. I loved getting to explore it. Thank you so much for listening to me yap. And yeah.